Welcome back, you gorgeous and beautiful people from the internet. My name is Manzi Crypto. Today I actually want to talk about a brand new website that I discovered. It's called STARBETS. It's a pretty cool website. It is pretty much the alternative to BetFury or Chips, as you guys know. So there's there's quite a few reasons why I'm getting involved with this. The biggest one is the fact that on BetFury, I still love BetFury. I think it's an amazing website. The problem is that you can't bet as much as you want to and still earn BFG. I think that is a big issue that we are currently facing in BetFury. So I'm looking for an alternative, and I stumbled upon this website via YouTube. Link will be in the description if you want to make an account and check it out yourself. So this website is called STARBETS, and it pretty much works the same as the old version of BetFury. And so far it is working pretty well. I've been testing it now for almost a full day. And yeah, I'm going to talk about the differences between Chips, BetFury, and then STARBETS. Once again, guys, links in the description. It is no funds coming from your pocket. It is the website paying me for having referrals. It will also support the channel, so just keep that in mind. So I want to show you guys over here that you have dividends. So it says here my dividend balance. You can see at the moment it is 0 of everything. And the cool thing about this website is you can choose which currency you want. So for example, if I scroll a little bit down, you can see this is the amount that I'm receiving in 4 hours, right? In 4 hours, I'll be receiving this amount right here. Now, what I normally like to do is I don't like to claim at all because I'm busy gambling. Once I'm done gambling, I will then claim it, and it will help the account. If I'm done, for example, with BNB and I'm going to Ethereum, I can then say, okay, I want to claim only in BNB right now to have a backup for if we do lose all the Ethereum, I will claim then this BNB. So this will accumulate over time, depending on how much star you have. Just like BFG or Chips, depends on how much you have equivalent to other people when it comes to the dividends. The cool thing about this website compared to Chips is you get paid every day. Chips, you get paid every 90 days. And on BetFury, you also get paid every day, which is fantastic. I prefer getting paid every day because if I do lose my funds, I can actually then claim my dividends. There is no time frame or time limit on this. So if you don't want to claim at all for like 8 months, 10 months, a year, you can actually just leave it in your account and you will accumulate it over time until you get 1 Bitcoin, if that's what you're dreaming of. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can also, the thing is, you can also select the currency you want to, and then you'll pay a 2% transaction fee or conversion fee, which will then be in that currency, which is really cool. So if you want to just accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible, but gamble something different, you could do that and it will pay you in Bitcoin, which is really cool. The same thing goes for the referral. Like, once again, link will be in the description. You can see I already have 2 referrals. I'm busy testing this website out. And so far, I love it. And I feel like we should definitely spread the word. But same thing with referrals. You guys can gamble Litecoin, but if I don't want Litecoin, I could change the currency over here to ETH or BNB or whatever currency I want, and then collect it in the different currency. Chips and BetFury both don't provide this. Whatever your referrals is gambling in, that is the currency you receive. So that is a pretty big upgrade for me. The cool thing about Chips that no other website, not BetFury or STARBETS have, is the fact that you can exchange it inside your wallet. So if you click on the wallet over here, on Chips, you have an extra pool here or extra button here, which will say swap. So if you click on that swap, you can pretty much swap any coin to any coin, whatever you want. There is a limit to what coins you can select. I think it's only the top 5 most known coins that you can select there. But over here on STARBETS, you can just do it here. There's no swap needed. If you want to swap, same with BetFury, you'll have to withdraw the currency first to a BEP20 wallet. and then convert it on something like BuySwap or ApeSwap or PancakeSwap. You could swap it there and then send it back to your wallet. I'm going to show you guys over here that I did withdraw already. Can't see it there. When I click on transactions, so you can see that I withdrawed already. Withdrawal right there. We have I also did a cashback once, did a test there. If you are rank 1, you'll be only getting 1% cashback. If you are obviously rank 2, you'll get more. I think it's 4% of rank 2, and it's pretty easy to reach rank 2. All you have to do is wager. I think it's 0.9. I'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, it's easy to get rank 2, and you'll get 4% cashback, which is pretty much where I'm at right now with BetFury. And I wagered quite a lot on it. So anyway, longer story short, I just want to show you guys over here that the withdrawal worked. I took this withdrawal out. It's the same amount as in BetFury. If you withdraw USDT, you will pay a 50 cents gas fee. And it was almost instantly. I think it was within 30 seconds in my Binance Smart Chain. And yeah, it works pretty nice. Another thing that you can do on this website that you can't do on chips, you can also do this on BetFury, is actually gamble their native token. So I could gamble STAR if I wanted to, which you can't do on chips, unfortunately. But you can do it obviously on BetFury as well. You can gamble BFG, and yeah, that's pretty much a cool thing. Another thing that you can't do on BetFury or chips, but you can do on this website, is if you go over here, you can. I'm going to show you guys my gambling method. If you want to use this, please use this at your own discretion. This is the method I'm using, and it works pretty well for me. But I just want to show you guys over here, I'm betting pretty much 7 digits down, which means is if you have 0.1, if you have 0.1, 0.01 of anything, let's say for example, you have 0.01 BNB, you would just click on minimum and gamble that. But because I have 0.18, I could make this an 18 at the start. And we shouldn't lose, I think. You know, if we do lose, I hope we get a big chunk amount of STAR, which is their native token. So that is the that is the end goal here, is to farm as much STAR as possible and get the daily dividends as high as possible. But overall, this method is pretty nice. But something you can do over here that you can't do on BetFury or on chips is you could select a very specific number that you want to increment with. So for example, on BetFury with this gamble method that I'm using, I can only bet 2%. You can't bet 2.1%. You can't do that on BetFury. You can't do that on chips. But you can do it over here. So 2% is a little bit too low. It's a tiny tad too low. But over here on STARBETS, I know it's a little bit too low. So I could say, I want to bet 2.1%. And it actually works. I tested this already. It goes up by 2.1%. So yeah, the increments, the dots work that you can put over here, which is fantastic. It really is something different, you know, that no other website so far that I've tested has. So it's a pretty neat feature. So that is my gambling method, 2% win chance with a 2.1% increase on loss. And then seven digits down. So the lowest amount you can start with is 0.01 of anything. So if you want to do Bitcoin, 0.01, that's the amount you need to make this as safe as possible. And then you'll just click on minimum over here and start your gamble. But yeah, this is the method I use. Now I would like to talk a little bit about the referral. So once again, if you use my referral link, I get 0.1% of the total amount you wager as a donation to me for having you as a referral. Now, again, it's not money that's coming out of your pocket. This is the website paying the referrer for having a referral, if that makes any sense. So, for example, if you wager $1,000, $10 will come to me, but it's not coming out of your pocket. It is the website doing that. So if you want to make an account without any referral, it actually goes to the website instead of, to someone like me that is providing you with the content. I highly recommend using a referral because it is money going to waste if you don't. And second of all, it is just another way to support the channel. Now there is also this 5% over here. It's not coming from your pocket. So if you are gambling right now, you can see I'm gambling BNB. Also, this number right here on the right side is also going up every single time the dice rolls. Now, 5% of the total amount of star that you guys are betting with regular tokens. So if you gamble pretty much anything up here, BNB, Bitcoin, ETH, Tron, USDT, Litecoin. If you guys gamble any of these coins right here, you will accumulate, no matter how little you gamble, which is the reason why I'm advertising this, is because it works like BetFury, but better. It works like BetFury used to before they implemented the limit to 1 cent. You need to gamble at least 1 cent or more in order to earn any BFG. So yeah, it works like that. I'm currently using one of my viewers as a referrer that referred me to this platform. And when I reached 20 star, he received one. So every 20 star that you accumulate through this, I will receive one. And I would really appreciate that if we get quite a few referrers. So none of these two people that I referred already is accumulating any money because they are not gambling. Unfortunately, not yet. But I am using a referrer that referred me to this website. And yeah, it works perfect. It works perfect. Cashback, we can talk about. You only get 1% on level 1, but you will get 4% over here once you reach rank 2. Now, rank 2 is actually not that hard to achieve. All you have to do is wager 0.1 Bitcoin. It is not a lot. 0.1 Bitcoin is really not a lot to wager. It's actually a very easy number to hit, as long as you don't go overboard with your gambling method. Once you get to rank 2, you will then get a 4% cashback. So right here, 4% cashback. So what is cashback? If I invest $1,000 and I go up to $2,000 and I lose everything, the website will pick up that you invested $1,000 and it will pay you back 4% of the 1,000. So it doesn't go upwards. It only goes if you go to 0 or lower than what you invested, quite a bit. And then it will do a cashback like that. So just keep in mind, if you do invest BNB, you double your money. This is the method I would use. This is the method I'm going to use that you guys could use as well. If I double up my money, I will then withdraw half of it. And that half, I will then go to my Binance account or stake it in Cake or whatever I want to do with that money. But then the other half that remains is technically not my money, right? It's theirs. So that I could gamble as I please and stuff like that. So that is the method I'm going to use. Once I get to 1 BNB, I will then convert the funds from BNB to Bitcoin. From BNB to Ethereum. Once I get 1 Ethereum, I'm going to convert it again. So that means withdrawing to your Binance or to your BEP20. I don't know if they actually take BEP20. Let me just see here. So withdraw ETH. Yeah, they do take BEP20. Withdraw Bitcoin. They do take BEP20. So it would be BTCB. I'm pretty sure it will be BTCB that you withdraw instead of BTC if you select BEP20, because it's a BEP20 version of Bitcoin. That is BTCB. I don't think you get native Bitcoin inside Binance Smart Chain. But yeah, that's the method I'm going to use. I'm going to try and eventually get 1 Bitcoin. but I'm not gonna see 1 Bitcoin on this account. So what's gonna happen is I want to get 0.1 Bitcoin and then gamble 1 Satoshi at a time, or maybe 10 if I go down 7 digits. I don't know if I'm gonna go that extreme. But once I get to 0.2 Bitcoin, I will then withdraw 0.1 Bitcoin. Okay. I don't want to see 1 Bitcoin inside my wallet ever because I feel like it's going to be too risky to do that. So every time I reach 0.1 Bitcoin extra, I will then withdraw that into the wallet. And that is how I'm going to do this. This is the method I'm going to use. Again, if you guys want to use this as well, use this at your own discretion. Now the cashback, you can obviously select any coin you want to withdraw as, but if you select the native coin that you did lose in, you don't lose 2%. You will lose 2% if you do a conversion. And you can pretty much convert everything from your cashback to your referral to your dividends. You can select the coin that you want to withdraw. So that's pretty cool. I think I pretty much covered everything. The amount of star you need before you start getting dividends is 10. So you need to at least reach 10 star in order to receive dividends. This is the estimated amount that you will receive. So it shows at the bottom right corner. And then obviously you can use a calculator to say once you have 100 star, how much would you receive? Once you have 1,000 star, how much you receive. But everything over here is estimated. Once the timer runs out over here, the actual amount you receive will be here. It will be laying here. And then you could say, I don't want anything other than Litecoin, depending on what you want to do this with. For me, I'm not going to withdraw any dividends. This dividends will just lay there until like I said before, until I stop gambling with a specific coin. Then I'll withdraw dividends into that so that I could just be, if something happens, right? I want at least $5. If something happens, I go to 0, that I have something to fall back to. You don't want to sit empty-handed on a website that is this early. This website is 1 year and 2 months old right now. So it's still very early if you compare to BetFury, which is roughly about 4 years old now. If I'm not mistaken, maybe 5. That is a little bit pushing it. I would say 4 years. And also, I think Chips is 1 year older, if I'm not mistaken, than BetFury. So it's still a fresh website. 1 year and 2 months is still a baby compared to the others. But overall, you don't want to sit empty-handed. It is important for you to keep trying to get more money over time out of this partnership that you are doing with this website. Overall, you guys know that stuff like this, STARBETS, BetFury chips, they are made and developed to take your money. So it's very important that you double your funds, whatever you invest. If you can, sometimes you'll just get unlucky. And then once you double your funds, you just take out your withdrawal or withdraw half of what you invested or half of the total, but withdraw everything you invested in the first place and then use their funds to try and become a millionaire because it could happen. I'm just saying, it will be a lot of patience and it will be a lot of work. I think I pretty much covered everything about this. There's also events over here that you can just watch. So right now there's a USDT event, $600, nothing too special. There used to be $1,000, but you could have wagered any currency in any game. But over here, you can only wager USDT in any game. And tomorrow, well, for me tomorrow, for you guys, it will be completely different stuff. You have to wager Litecoin in any game. There's also tournaments that is quite big for I would say, a decently small platform. Still, I wouldn't say they're huge yet. I think I'm not too sure. I'm still new to this website, but I have a $160,000 tournament that is a weekly race. I don't think this is in any pool. I think it's only if you click on show more, it only shows a certain amount of games that you have to wager in. So it's nothing It's not the greatest tournaments, but this one is a lot of different games. There's a lot of games that you could be playing. I'm someone that is like, I believe in passively putting on some mathematical dice system, right? And accumulating as much over time as possible. So I prefer not taking decent. I prefer not going into the gambling stuff like slot machines. I prefer having dice at a certain rate, especially on this website. And the reason being is because if you go to, let me just show you guys here on BetFury, you can also see like how much money I have now. Yeah, this method definitely works. You can see here how we went up. I think it's now roughly 4 days, like how we went up since I converted my BNB over to BFG. This method definitely works, guys. So, but again, like these websites are developed to take your money. So just keep that in mind. Like I said before, I'm not collecting my dividends. We get roughly about 10 cents every day. It will show 3 cents over here. But if you take everything together, it's roughly 10 cents, maybe 11. And yeah, that's what we're getting over here. What did I want to talk about? I was talking about tournaments. Tournaments. Pretty much. That's it. I don't know. But yeah, if you compare the two 3 websites, Chips, BetFury, and StarBets, they're all pretty similar. But the reason why I like this one, and I want to take this website very seriously, is because you can bet any tiny amount and still farm their coin. I think that is just something that is unfortunately no longer in BFG or BetFury. It is still in chips, you can argue that, but unfortunately, if you click on minimum, it is set pretty much to 1 cent. So if you think about it that way, both websites force you to bet 1 cent of any coin, of any crypto, in order to farm their coin. So that is why I think StarBets is a little bit more catered for someone like me. If I want to put in $1 or 1 USDT, you can do that. That is the minimum amount that you can invest. And you can start gambling with that and start earning STAR. So you don't have to put in, $500 to just make anything out of it. You could just invest $1, 1 USDT, and actually start earning their coin. I think that is the way these websites is actually meant to be built. So that's why I'm going to take this website serious. But yeah, this video is already long, man. 23 minutes. I don't know if you guys have any questions. Please let me know in the comment section. I will answer them as quickly as possible. Thank you so much for taking time out today. Again, link is in the description for the referral. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate the love and support, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.